Hello again, my friends and students. Here's another video in regards to my pentatonic videos I've been putting out in the past few days. This one again is based on simplicity when I teach students about bending strings. String bending is a challenge. Depends, as I see a lot of players, on your strings and your guitar. When it comes to bending, the resistance of the strings will be different with different guitars. My guitar is based on the Stratocaster, 25.5-inch length, plus my string weights are not conventional. My string weights go from 9, my first string, to 46 on my 6th. So I have half of a 10 to 46 set and half of a 9 to 42 set. I just find the first 3 strings are a bit more bendable for me, and I get the big sound out of the last 3. I played a lot of country music, and I really enjoyed that. So I'd like to go through the bending process. Some of the students know what I'm about to do. Just explain to you that don't know what I'm doing. I'm pushing on the first chord of my pentatonic, will be the 7th fret and string 3, and I'm pushing a full step that's going to be equivalent to the first chord. That's A minor 7. My second chord is D9, and I'm pushing the 8th fret string 2 to equal the tuning to that chord. And the third chord is E7th, and I'm pushing the 8th fret string 1. That's the most resistance. Takes a little bit. So here's a demo, and if you do replay the video, then you can play along. So start up the band, and here we go. First push, hold it, stop the push, do it again, push, and stop. Now go to second string's 8th fret, push, and stop the bend, back to your first string's 7th fret, stop the bend, first string 8th fret, second string 8th fret, first string 7th fret. Okay, now you do it. Push. Yep, hold. 7th fret, 3rd string, push. Hold. Now the second string 8th fret takes a little more effort. Watch your pitch. Go back to your 3rd string 7th fret, push and hold. First string 8th fret. That's your 3rd. Second string's 8th fret. And 3rd string 7th. We'll do one more time. Okay, so play along with me, please. 7. That's my first chord. Down. Play it again. Now the second string, 8th fret for the D9th. Push a little harder, of course. Go back to your first bend on the 7th of string number 3. Now the third chord is E7. That's the tough one. Second string. And back to the first bend. The band will come to a stop. There we go. All right. So what we're mostly concerned about is putting your finger onto the fret that is going to move as far as the tuning is concerned. One thing about bending is that the strings are always going to be put under strain on your guitar. Depends on how good an instrument you have. This is a Canadian-built Godin instrument. I have quite a few of them. I live in Western Canada, and I sure love these instruments. They're so well made. So the rigidity of this instrument is mostly based on its maple neck and I believe a poplar body. It's a fairly weighted instrument though, so when I push, I don't kind of feel the guitar bending really in a way. So when you put your finger onto the fret that's going to be altered by tuning, put the other 2 fingers tightly against it. I think you can see my close-up here. Push it with all 3, but keep squeezing, you see, because eventually you'll have to let the pitch go down. 3rd string is not as tight as your second. Second string takes a little more oomph, and first string takes a little more oomph. When I do push on the first string or second string, then I need the help of my other 2 fingers. They're all attached to your extensor muscles, which do a fair amount of exertion. Plus, players usually squeeze the neck so that they have some bearing with the thumb on the top of it. Pushing with your thumb in the back, not such an easy thing. Also has a bearing too, whether you have a maple neck or a rosewood neck. Plus the height of your frets has a bearing on your ability to bend. Also, if you're a sweaty player, that'll have a bearing on your bending also. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate this one more time. Please play along, and here we go. First rip, 7th, push, hold, stop the sound, play it again. Now you stop the sound. Second is 8th fret, 2nd string, stop the sound. Go back to your 3rd string, 7th, stop the sound. 1st string, 8th fret, push. 2nd string, 8th fret. 3rd string, 7th. Let's do it again. Please play along with you. That's your 3rd string, 7th fret. Do that again. Now 2nd string, 8th fret, and do that. Remember to push with all 3 fingers back to the 7th fret for your 1st chord. Tension. Now the tension is the greatest here, 1st string, really pushing hard. 2nd string, not as hard. 3rd string, less as much push. And the bands. Here we go one more time. There we go. And push it again. Make sure you judge your tuning, your pitch, 2nd string. And shut that down, back to your 1st, and here comes your 1st string's 8th fret push, 2nd string 8th fret push, 1st string 7. The band will come to a stop. Next video I'll end up explaining the release. Good luck with this, and I always enjoy helping you all. See you again. Bye-bye.